Hey guys, so I'm back with you with some more Apex, and this time I happen to be in an English class, but it doesn't matter what class you have. Everything that I'm going to talk about is going to be in all the classes, and I'm going to require you to pull from is going to be in all the classes. I do want to point out that reading classes have these read parts, which look like this instead of like a study. And sometimes they'll have a read and then a study, and you have to do the reading and the study before you take the quiz. And a lot of times when you log in and you click on the reading, you have the option to do reading materials, and you can click and you can bring this up and you can keep this open while you do the quiz. You could also download it onto your Google Drive. It really depends on what it is. Some of them, like Macbeth, where you're doing it for a whole long time, I could totally see the point of doing your print and putting it on your Google Drive. For this one, you use it for one quiz. It's only 5 questions. You can probably get through it just by having it open back here, and it's a really short one. Okay. So I just wanted to point that out to you. And one other thing that I wanted to point out to you that you may not use so much in your math class, since the video I made before was on a math class, was the study guide. Okay, so I had you watch that video on taking notes, and they talked about guided notes. What the study guide essentially is guided notes. This says to you, these are the notes you should be taking for this lesson, right? So these are the things that you're going to be tested on, right? So whereas in algebra, I just went through and took some notes, for English, I think that I would probably, and you can totally print this and edit it as a PDF too, but I think that what I probably would do is just come here and copy this, and every English study ends with a gist. But I think that I would just copy this and plop it into a document and have my study for English. And I think I would probably do the same thing for social studies and science. You also can print them out. So if you're someone who learns best by writing, and you know that writing is something that really helps you to learn material, I highly encourage you to do that, right? But now I have all of this. Now, it might look kind of funny. I'm going to go up here, do my old select all, and I'm going to remove all the blank spaces, and I'm going to go ahead and make all of my text normal. Okay. Um, so that should make it, I'm going to go to custom spacing and see if there's any custom spacing. No. Okay. So that should make it just look a little bit better. Okay. And now I have my document. If I click up here, it's going to call it 1 because that's the first word. I'm going to say 1.13. And now I have a study guide that I can look up the definitions if I don't know. Now, if you're like, oh, this is obvious, I already know that I need to identify the audience because that's who I'm writing for. So I want to make sure I appeal to them. Then you don't have to answer that. But you have it here, and you have the ability to answer these questions, and it can really help you. So if you find yourself struggling with a quiz, before you fail it, go back and do the study guide. Okay? Okay, I look forward to seeing how well you do by using the study guides.